like old school
You
days.
actually airdrop it.
I airdrop it. Yeah, it takes like 10 minutes, but it's like I have to because I don't know any way to do it.
Yeah, file transfer.
Yeah, I'm not learning anything new. I'm just going with what I knew before.
Right.
Remember when I used to do it and it was like, anyway, Adam Levitt, thanks for coming on my show again today, buddy.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's been so long.
It's been so
I haven't even
long.
seen your face in like, I don't know. I think the last time I was at the shop or whatever.
The great COVID darkness.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, been a while. Yeah, that's the weird thing. I was thinking about it. I'm like, it's been like 3 years. Well, no, I don't know when the last time we did one of these. It's probably been like 4 years or maybe.
I started this podcast 4 years ago, like in October, 4 years ago.
I was on the first one. So.
Yeah, you were for sure. Yeah. I went back and watched them all. I watched a few of the first ones, and like when the phone was, I had it sticking up there. The first one with Mikey. I did the first one with Mikey, I think.
Mikey Nixon?
No, Mike Berard.
Oh, Mike Berard.
Yeah. And then I had, and then I remember that I wasn't recording audio. I was using I thought I was recording audio.
Oh, it was
and you were like,
it,
these are backwards, Proctor. And I was like, oops. Yeah. But anyway, Adam's back on the show. It's been like, since the show, it's been 3 or 4 years, but 2 years probably since the last time you're on.
As the kids say, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, yeah. My niece and nephew say yeet and throw stuff.
Oh, God.
Is that what yeet? They go like yeet, yeet, and they throw stuff like.
Well, yeet, like to yeet something. I could go on this now if we're talking about. Kids
I don't know
and
shit.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Like I'm like this is how uncool I am with Owen now too, because like I hear things.
Yeah.
Like we listen to podcasts and stuff, and I'm learning all these things. And then there was another one. Have you watched that? The Jonah Hill Eddie Murphy movie on Netflix.
No.
Other people. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love. Yeah.
And then Jonah Hill's parents are Julie Louis-Dreyfus and David Duchovny.
Really?
Yeah.
How come I don't know this, man? I think what's it called? Other People.
Other People.
It's pretty fresh.
He like wants to marry a black girl, and Eddie Murphy is the parents of the girl, and so Eddie Murphy's like the super militant guy, and Jonah Hill, and then JLD and David Duchovny are of course just like complete loose units and all this stuff.
JLD. Oh, Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyways, there was a term on there, and it was like it was called simping. I'm like, I simp them.
Oh, it made them feel dumb or talk dumb to them or something?
No. And I was like, what is, God, I had heard that before. And I'm like, oh, and what does simping mean? And simping means when you've got a crush on a fictional character or something like that. You simp someone. Is that what it is?
Well, it says, Urban Dictionary says, simping, tricking, groveling, or basically just letting females walk all over you for no apparent reason.
No, that's a different version.
Bitch madeness.
That's definitely not what I was talking about.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. Anyways, I asked him about these things, and there was another one about when you ship someone, like, and it's about a relationship. So it's like I ship them, like you back like a couple or something like that. And I'm
like you're on their side.
Yeah, like, but it's something to do. I don't know if it's short form for relationship, but it's like I ship those two or whatever.
Wow.
And
I need to get a kid.
Yeeting is like if you like throw something or like. Yeah. Kick something really far, or yeah.
Because I was hanging out with my niece and nephew. They were here, and I was in Costa Rica for with them when they would kick something into the pool. They'd be yeet,
yeah.
And I'm like, my nephew's 5.
Yeah, I just yeeted that. Yeah.
It's awkward to say yeeted. It doesn't even like. It's like the last thing I remember is like puned or pwned when that guy spelled owned wrong.
Oh yeah, pwned. Yeah.
Dude, I'm a dork. But I guess that's like. I mean, your kid's 30 years younger than you, so I guess there is going to be different talking.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, no, I know I'm old. But
I didn't know. So simping, but there's obviously different. No, wait, simp meaning refers to when someone obsesses over someone else.
Yeah, maybe
does
that's
not return their affection.
One-sided
love.
Yeah, one-sided. Yeah. So it could be like someone that you don't know or a fictional character or something like that. So.
Yeah, it does not.
It came up in that movie, and I immediately thought, and I'm like, okay, I got to ask him. I got to ask my 12-year-old kid about what this stuff means in a regular movie that's meant for adults. So
yeah, it says simp
is
both a noun and a verb. To simp over or to simp for someone is an engaged in simp behavior. Yeah. Fuck. All right, I need to get a kid.
Yeah,
and have a kid who I can learn this shit.
Just keep up with the vernacular.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But so he's Owen's shredding now. It's good.
Shredding, yeah.
Cool.
I got him a POW board this year, so he got his first POW board.
Oh, sick. What kind of POW board? Like a
Jones.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
nice.
Mind expander to expand his mind. Directional, like super tapered and stuff like that. So
like full POW, like
full POW board.
Oh, sick.
So he's got 2 snowboards, of course.
Nice. Does he have 2 bikes yet?
No. He does have 2 bikes actually. He's got a BMX bike and he's got a full suspension.
BMX, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Chromag. He's got a Chromag full suspension. Nothing but the best.
Chromag makes full suspension, but just for kids, right? Or they have a full suspension for adults now?
Full adults. Yeah.
Did they make the kids ones first?
Yeah.
Is it fucking dope?
Yeah, it's cool.
Did you have to sell your car to buy it?
No, I got the family in now.
Yeah, right. Damn, I'm still got a clapped out patrol.
I'm part of the Cro-Mag family now. So
damn, that's
thanks,
sweet.
Ian. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I talk to you after the show about something? Yeah.
No, I went above and beyond. I actually pimped it out crazy.
Dope.
Like,
well, you still have Squamish Bike Labs going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to get their bike repaired, you can call Adam. He does Squamish Bike Labs. Go to his Instagram account. Squamish.
Yeah, I'm trying to build a website, but I just never have time for it. So it's been going good. It's been going really good.
Nice. I just joined Patreon today for the first time.
Nice.
I haven't done any. I have an idea.
Bonus
I'm going to bring it up on the show here. If anybody fucking takes this, I'll do this idea to make fun of you.
Yeah.
It's called the Whistler Protection Program.
Okay.
It's a podcast. It's behind a paywall. And you got a beef with somebody, you hate something, what's going on, you're mad. I give you a balaclava and I fuzz out your voice. You come and talk to me, and you can shit talk whatever you want. I'm just like, hey, that's not my opinion. I just here to let you know what's up. And then it's behind a paywall.
I like
so
it.
It's like $5 a month. You want to hear like somebody hates somebody or somebody's pissed about whatever.
There's so much hate in this world. People are going to be all over.
I know, but I don't want it to be hate. I want you want to be like you want. I don't know. You want to like confess your love. You want to simp on some girl or something, and you don't want to.
It could be like that. What was the thing in the paper where they'd put it in the paper and you see the person?
You know what I'm no, yeah, like unrequited.
What was it? Yeah, no.
It was in the Georgia Strait.
Yeah,
it was like I saw you on the bus today, and I farted and you laughed, and then you got off at Johnson Street, and I didn't get to see you again.
Yeah.
What was that? Because that's what. Well, that could be that.
Yeah, the digital version of that, not the non-print version.
I might cut that out because it's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
But the balaclava is hilarious. That's what I think is funny. Because I don't know.
Do the voice mod too.
I don't know how to. I tried to figure out today how to like fuzz out someone's face on iMovie, and it's so ghetto. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, you might have to do something else. But if you did balaclava, but then how do you modulate? I wonder how you modulate one of the voices.
Well, I would see right now it's going through. I just have one channel, but I can separate it and just like. You want to hear something crazy? I can do that.
Oh yeah. You can get all reverby up in that. I've got the same thing, although it's gone off now.
I can do like anyway. I can do like different.
It's got a voice processor. Yeah, I have the same board. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I just cut out there for a second. Sorry. But yeah, I think it'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I might start some hate.
It's all good. It's so much controversy. Just don't become like Half Pipe Guy or something like that. So
no, but it wouldn't be me. I just be like, I'm not gonna be the one going, yeah, fuck that guy. I'd just be like, oh, that's a you don't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're not hating.
Yeah.
You're just hosting the hate.
Anyway, I thought about doing that, but I think because you can put it behind a paywall, it wouldn't matter. Like, because I want to do something different. I want to have a couple things going on here, but anyway, yeah. You know what I read the other day. This is totally off topic. So I was watching this show. It was I've been paying for Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Without knowing
it. Without knowing it.
So the other day I went on Amazon and I was looking through my Visa statement.
Yeah.
I was on Amazon Prime for like $11 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's that about? So I started scrolling through. I didn't go back as far as I had to, but I've been paying for Amazon Prime for fucking who knows how long, and I haven't been watching the shows.
Right.
So I've been binging them to catch up, and like, I'm getting my money's worth. So I've been binging, and I watched this movie called Wildcat.
Okay.
It's about this like 18-year-old army vet who goes to Afghanistan, gets fucked up, and then goes to the Peru jungle. Excuse me, and like rehabs this like ocelot cat.
Oh,
fuck,
yeah.
Dude, I cried like 4 times in the movie. He's full of tattoos.
Oh yeah.
It's great. I cried.
It's like a documentary or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I cried like, I don't know, 48 hours ago over the show, like watching it, and it's so they were getting attacked by mosquitoes. I'm like, why do mosquitoes attack people?
Right.
So I Googled it.
Carbon dioxide.
Yeah. If alcohol.
Oh.
If you've been drinking, there's this paper that I read. I don't know why I read the whole thing. It was the mosquito, something, the medical journal of mosquito. It seemed like official, right? And it said, have you been boozing?
Yeah.
So, I mean, everybody goes camping and gets drunk, right? I mean, that's like the perfect storm. People get lit up by mosquitoes. I don't get...
It's because we're all marinated with booze. So
it is carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
Carbon dioxide, yeah. Carbon dioxide kills you and mosquitoes probably. But, I was like... it said that because you just get hotter, I guess, and you emit more like heat and stuff, right?
You probably sweat more. You probably do all those things. Yeah. Alcohol's just so bad for you.
I know. I stopped. I don't actually want to talk about that. Anyway.
Well, I've been going dry a little bit. I did like 6 months before Christmas. And yeah.
How'd it feel?
You know what? It doesn't feel a lot different. Lauren and I did it together, and she's like, I sleep great. And I'm like, I feel the same. I don't really feel that much different. But I've lost weight. I know I lost weight. Like you lose it in your face, and it's because like you don't get the bloating and stuff like that. So
I lost 5 pounds the first 5 days I stopped drinking beer.
Yeah, trying to drink way less. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Because if you think about it, it's like what 250 calories a can.
Yeah.
Maybe 200 calories a can.
Yeah, and if you sit there and smash a few down,
I was drinking like fucking 10 cans a day. Right. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. So if you don't want mosquitoes to bother you, don't get shit faced in the bushes, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Or just don't go to mosquito territory as well.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was watching this. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's called Wildcat. Right. Yeah, it's about the first one dies, and the guy's like suicidal. He comes back. He's fucked up from being in the war. Right.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a movie review here, but little one, and he gets fucked up from it's crazy. But yeah, man.
Do you have Disney? You don't have Disney.
Probably. I don't know. Fuck, I haven't looked.
There's a Wu-Tang show on that one. What I started watching, it's really? Pretty good. Yeah, it's like when they like pre-Wu-Tang, but it's all like fictional characters and stuff like that. And it's like the origins of the Wu-Tang. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Brard always tells me to go to get Disney. I said there's good stuff on there, and I'm like, well, now I'm gonna probably cancel Netflix.
There is, yeah.
But I'll watch that other people before I get rid of Netflix.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Because how much is Netflix now? Like $14 a month?
I don't know.
And they changed it to only having one.
No.
One login? Isn't that only one login now?
No, it's like weird. No, because it's not one login. Because like I know like Netflix is Lauren's, and I have it on like my phone and iPad and computer and TV and stuff like that. But it's something that you have to. If like someone lived like far away, like they'll know what your regular IP address is or something like that, and you have to log in from that IP address every month or something like that.
I heard that actually. Yeah, right.
Something like that. So,
wow.
Which kind of makes sense because people share Netflix accounts all over the place, but
it's stupid because if I go away, like I travel, say you go travel for 2 months.
Well, you kind of screwed that way, yeah.
But I guess your IP address, is it your computer or your network?
Yeah, I don't know. That's above my pay grade.
Right, you getting paid for this? Damn, I'm not.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, Disney's alright. Disney actually has a lot of movies. Like you think, like because like Wu-Tang's that show's pretty aggressive, and I'm like, this is weird. This is on like TV. It's like,
well, doesn't Disney own like fucking porn sites and shit? I don't know if that's true or not, but I guess if you want to get views, you got to have like content that people want to watch.
Well, they got lots of good sci-fi. They got lots of good movies on there. Yeah.
Is it the same as Paramount? Disney is Paramount, right?
No, that's again another streaming service that's not it.
What's going on here, man?
Yeah, too many
I guess this
services.
conversation's probably been had by a bunch of people. I'm gonna yeet fucking Netflix right out of my system here pretty soon.
You use that very well,
right? Yeah. But it made me so mad. And then I went to see this comedy show a couple nights ago. I went to see Chris Stefano down in at the Vogue. I bought 4 tickets, only used 2 because I didn't think to ask anybody. I just got lazy, so I spent like fucking way too much money. But then I went and used the parking meter. Like the hang tag one. It's like
the app. Yeah.
And it wasn't working. I just kept hitting pay.
Yeah.
I got home the other day. And I'm like, why? And there was like $6.50 6 times.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, fuck, man. So I called this number today, and I kept calling 1-888, but it was 1-844. I didn't know.
Oh.
And it kept saying, once you've been assessed, please hang on the line and hang up. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I was calling, right? And I was getting mad. I'm in front of my computer, and I'm not even trying to dig into the problem. I'm just getting more mad. I called the number like 6 times. So I'm like, oh, it's 844. I'm like, oh, hey. And he's like, yeah, it's fine. It only shows 1 charge. You're good.
Right.
And I was like, fuck. I spent like an hour like furious that I couldn't get through this line after I
want your money back.
Yeah.
It was at the Vogue?
Yeah.
It's rough down there on Granville now.
Dude.
Like we were down there for a concert the other week, and it's like, whoa, it's like rough down there.
I didn't see much. We parked at that standard Seymour parking spot. That's 7 whatever Seymour Street there, Nelson, and it didn't seem that bad. Except these 2 people were like cooking on hibachi on the corner with their bikes around.
Right.
Going by. I thought it was like they sleep. I'm not making fun, but they sleep on the
grates.
Yeah. We thought it was a grate. They were full on like hibachi, like barbecue.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably making good food. It wasn't bad. But yeah, no, it was a good show. But the Vogue. There's no point in fixing the seats, but the seats are fucked.
No, that's pretty old.
Even the seat, like I bought 4 seats and only used 2. So luckily, because the middle seat between us was destroyed.
Right.
You couldn't sit in it. So I'm like, if I had bought 4 seats and 4 friends were there, one guy be sitting like it didn't fold up the right way.
Right. Super high. I think I saw. Did I just see Sebastian there last year? I think
We did.
No, that was a long time ago. But
You
he
went
came
again?
back. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And then I think I saw a show there. Have you seen that trailer for the Sebastian's new movie?
I
too?
just saw it. Yeah, it's good. Have you seen Burt Kreischer's new trailer for his movie, The Machine?
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Is it though?
I don't know. It looks funny to me because that dude, remember, the dude, that goofy guy who's in those American, not American Graffiti. It's like that really dumb looking dude who's in that movie. He's like a fake meathead in a high school, and he draws dicks everywhere.
Jonah Hill.
Nah.
Super bad.
He draws dicks everywhere and gets butts. Anyway, so I think it looks funny. Anyway,
right.
I'm not. Burt Kreischer's funny to me, but the movie looks pretty good. But no, I haven't seen Sebastian's new flick.
Yeah.
Or tried. It looks good.
The trailer.
Yeah, it's called
it's
Family.
funny.
Is it Family or something? What's it called?
It's about it, like he talks about his dad all the time, and
Yeah,
then
right.
Robert De Niro was his dad, playing his dad in the
yeah.
movie. And then so it's funny. I was flipping through Instagram last night, and my buddy plays the stunt double for Robert De Niro, and
Holy
I'm like,
shit.
no way,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess because there's like some helicopter scene. So
I
he's
was gonna say what kind of
I don't know what the stunt is, but my buddy's a helicopter pilot in like Oregon. I used to know him from wakeboarding in Florida, but he moved to Oregon. He's a helicopter pilot, and I guess there's some helicopter scene or something like that. So he's like a stunt double but I'm like, how he's probably like 40, and I'm like, how are you a stunt double for Robert De Niro when Robert De Niro is like 80? So I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. Did you? I saw this movie, Die Hard.
Die Hard.
So it's Kevin Hart, and it's him trying to become an action hero.
Okay.
But it's only him. It's kind of like what's the movie where a homeboy's in the dome when he's like, it's like it's a life he doesn't know. Everyone's in the movie, but he's on
Truman Show.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
It's like obviously not as good, but John Travolta's in it. Right, and he's like this fake like action hero.
John Travolta hasn't been in any movies
Dude,
lately.
It's fucking hilarious, but he I'm like, oh, I didn't include. I'm just watching him. I'm like, how old John Travolta? He's fucking 69 years old.
Right. Yeah.
He looks like he's maybe 45. And
is he all like plastic?
I don't know. He looks. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. He looks kind of like Alex Jones, but didn't go crazy.
Yeah, right.
But
so he's puffy too.
Yeah, that was part of my Amazon Prime binge to get this over. But it's okay.
Yeah,
I mean, Kevin Hart's kind of funny, but
there's not a lot on Amazon Prime. That's like I could probably do without that one, but I still have it.
Yeah, I don't ship stuff that often.
Yeah,
so I don't need it. I don't know, dude. I don't know when I paid for it. I bet you I signed up for like 3 months. They just fucking said, okay, cool.
And or a free trial for sure.
Yeah,
we did that. Yeah,
it must have been what it was.
That's how they get you.
But now I can't. I need to just. I can't not pay for it now because I want to just make sure that I get used to it.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't turn this fucking voice effects
on. Well, you'd hear it through the phones, wouldn't you?
I don't know. Can you still
hear?
It's
flashing because I think you have to hit a button again to make it go.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, cool. Then we're not listening to it though. Yeah, cool. We hear it.
Yeah. Oh wait, that was the spring.
That'd be hilarious. It was like the whole time.
It was just super reverby and echoey and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I haven't seen that. I haven't watched much new stuff recently, but I bombed that Arrested Development's off of Netflix.
It is?
It's gone, yeah. Last week I heard that. I went to watch it. It was off.
Oh.
Yeah, real bummer.
Really? Oh, that's weird.
I watched like last week, and then Ty's like, yeah, it's not there anymore.
Oh, God. Yeah, I like have it in regular rotation. I just throw it on every now and then.
Yeah.
I listen to these things when I wake up at night, and then I go back to sleep, and I need like sound to listen to. So it's like either Seinfeld or Arrested Development, and then I have dreams where I'm in the episode, and it's actually kind of funny.
I was a big Seinfeld guy for a while. I haven't listened to it, watched it in a while. Is it still on Netflix?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
He's probably like on there for life, Jerry.
What's
He was supposed to have a movie coming out about his Pop-Tart fascination. It's like one of his first bits about the Pop-Tarts. He was supposed to have a movie about like the discovery of Pop-Tarts. Like he was on a podcast and he was talking about it, how he made this movie, the Pop-Tart movie.
Yeah, some New York comedies talk about that too. Yeah, no, he's not happening.
Well, it was a while. The podcast was a while ago, but maybe it's somewhere, but I don't know. So yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I haven't paid much attention to that in a while. I kind of moved on. I think I was a big Brooklyn Nine-Nine binge watcher. Now I just watch podcasts. I watch History of Hyenas over and over and over again.
What's that one?
It's Giannis Pappas and Chris DiStefano.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it's fucking wild. Like that's not on anymore, but it's fucking wild. It's so out of line.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's fucking hilarious. I just watch that a bunch. But
I'm really into the Smartless one. I kind of wish it was a show as well as just a podcast.
Yeah.
but it's a good one in the car. But they get good guests on, and they just fucking shit talk each other the whole time. It's pretty funny.
Well, Jason Bateman's fucking great.
Yeah,
Jason Bateman and Will Arnett
and Sean Hayes. Yeah,
who's Sean Hayes again?
He was from Will and Grace. He was the super gay guy in Will and Grace.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, right, yeah.
But I don't you obviously understand the Will Arnett, Jason Bateman connection, but there are good friends with Sean. Like I don't know where that connection came from, but they just shit talk each other the whole time, and the guest is almost there, just like laughing at them shit talking each other. So,
did you watch that? What's it called? Murderville.
I've watched one or two of them.
One with Jason Bateman at Christmas.
No, I didn't see the Christmas one.
Because it's Will. And
Sean is in it too. He's
yeah. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Because
it's all improv, that show.
Yeah, and you can see he doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and he's like, when he starts laughing, it's so good. But it's Murderville. I've only seen the one episode, but I maybe other watch it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I watched a couple, and Lauren wasn't into it, so I was like, oh, whatever. So,
right.
Yeah.
What else is going on, man?
Not much.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a podcast thing here.
Oh.
When I've got gifts, I've got a gift.
You have a gift.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's not like a Burt Kreischer like the Nazi teacup
Hitler
kind of thing.
So you know about that, dude? What kind of scene is that? That's hilarious. Hope it's not booze.
No, it's not booze.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a jar of homemade pickles.
You've been pickling.
I've been pickling.
Yeah, dude.
I'm also getting old because I'm pickling now.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dills.
Yeah, dills. Yeah, they're dills. They turn out pretty good. First crack. First try.
Fuck, man. Thanks, buddy. You want to eat one?
I'll eat one. Yeah, if you want to. Open
Did you grow the cucumbers?
No. Can't grow that many cucumbers.
Yeah, I was gonna say how do you get mini ones?
I ordered them. So we do like a veggie box in the summer from what's the farm in Pemberton? It's the place where the beer farmers is.
North Arm? No,
not North Arm. I can't remember. Sorry, guys. Can't remember.
Yeah, whatever. It's not Spud, right?
Anyways, it's like we get a thing of veggies each week, and then they do so we're like, oh, can we order pickles? And I think it was like 10 pounds of pickles we got. It was like
cucumbers, yeah.
Or cucumbers, yeah. So and then we just pickled it. So
how long did you? I'm gonna eat one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pop the top because it's like suctioned on there, but
maybe I'm not gonna eat one.
No, you will. It should come off. Oh, unless it's because it's come up in altitude.
Oh my god. Don't rip your nails off. Oh, sweet.
They're pretty
Juice
good.
Tastes good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
They could be crunchier, but they're
okay.
There's like now like you can nerd out on these things. There's so many different ways to.
These are pretty good.
I know, right? They're pretty legit.
Legit pickles. These are like
They're not like the deli style, and that's the style that I want to make, and that's like
a kosher dill, like that.
Yeah, that's actually a different like way to make them. So
you got to buy those pickles in the deli aisle. You can't buy them in the pickle aisle.
No, because they have to be refrigerated and they don't stay long. So those are like open fermentation for pickles, and then these ones are because like canning them is like a whole process unto itself. These things
are really good, man.
Yeah, I know.
How did you make a batch that were shit to begin with, and they
no, this
better?
is first crack.
Oh, really?
I was like pretty stoked. I'm like, wow, these are actually really good for first try.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't eat the end, no offense, but
they could be crunchier, but
that's pretty good. I'm gonna get a napkin.
I know what you're doing.
Dude, that's fucking sweet. I can make the mic. Those are good, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? I was running out of pickles too because I had to buy those bubbies.
Oh yeah.
So I couldn't find the other ones.
Yeah.
The strubs. And
yeah, they stopped making those ones.
The strubs?
No, they stopped bringing. I don't know. They used to have them at Creekside, right? And I couldn't find them anymore.
Now they have these. They're small, like they're baby dills with like a different logo. I don't trust it.
Right.
Even if it's the same.
They have good pickles at Fresh Street, but I can't remember where they are. But they're fucking expensive.
Those are good, man. Yeah, pickles are expensive.
The ones at Fresh Street are like they're like $14 for a jar or something like that, which is kind of crazy.
Really? What kind?
But they're the kosher dills too. But I can't remember what
they sell them at Nestor's too. There's different kind. There's like they're expensive.
And the other thing I got is a pizza oven. It's fucking crazy.
So what's like the is it gas or something or is it?
Yeah, and it like it cooks a pizza in like 2 minutes. It's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Is it inside or outside?
No, it's outside.
Oh,
it's like hooked up to a propane tank.
Oh. How big a pizza can you put in it?
16-inch pizza.
I've seen a bunch online. What's it called? What's it called?
Uni.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you can look it up.
So do you make your own dough and stuff too? I've been doing that. I've been making my own dough.
Yeah, and then so this is a hole wormhole that you can go down about like it's a double O. O.
Uni.
Yeah, Uni pizza oven.
Oh.
Yeah, it's legit.
Oh damn, son, nice.
Yeah.
You get the 16 or 12? What'd you get?
It's not the one with the chimney, but it's the 16 without the chimney. It's like
sick.
Yeah,
this one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it heats up to like, I got one of these like
That's
a
sick.
temperature gun to like, because it's got the
Really?
stone in it. You need to know how like, it's like an infrared gun that
Right.
like points it. So
Yeah.
it's like the stone goes up to like 420 degrees
Fuck,
Celsius.
that looks fucking good, man. That's sweet. I have to fucking look into that.
It's cool. They're super cool.
Yeah, because it's the quick cook, like the 500 degrees, cooks it fast. You get that char on the outside and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the temperature gun thing that I got there too.
Comes with it, or is
No, I gotta buy it separate.
That's sick.
But it's funny. Like the first time we did it, there's a whole art to it. I didn't realize this
Right.
because you got to like put it in like properly.
Spin it.
No, well, no, yeah, you got to do that too. But like you have to. They call it actually like launching the pizza, and like those things are. It's called like a pizza peel.
Yeah.
Like the big things, and we didn't have one. We just had a cooking like a cutting board.
Yeah.
Like I'll just try it, and I went to do it, and the pizza just basically like rolled up into a roll.
Oh,
I was
right.
like, what the fuck? And then I just watched it like incinerate. It just like burst into a ball.
So
of
you gotta get a slide up thing, so so the pizza grabs and you pull that thing away. And
yeah,
it
kind of. You kind of just, and you gotta like put lots of flour under the pizza when you do it, so it just
Right.
kind of shoots off, and then you gotta like turn it all the time too, because like one side will burn like within
Right.
seconds almost. So.
I've been watching that One Bite Everybody Knows the Rules, the Dave Portnoy pizza reviews on YouTube,
Oh yeah.
and I've been they show like they talk about like they got those, some of them had like the big wood ovens with the big long stick. It's kind of like creek bread or crab bread.
Yeah, and
Haven't been there in a
the
while.
wood fired ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you ever order pizza anymore then? You sent me that bullshit picture of some pizza with the fuck whatever that was.
I don't know where it was. I just find stuff on Twitter that's like so funny sometimes. It's all English stuff too, and it was like an inside joke.
Domino's.
Yeah, it was like an inside joke about some guy was talking about eggs, or maybe there's like an egg shortage in the UK or something like that, or something.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess eggs are expensive now.
Well, there was some big call and somewhere they had to kill a bunch of chickens because of some disease, and then they burned down a chicken factory somewhere around here, and they're like, whenever someone goes there's a shortage, something major happens.
Right. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was just a funny thing. It was Domino's and it had deviled eggs on it or whatever, and it looked disgusting. But
I eat deviled eggs. Do you know paprika for deviled eggs?
Yeah.
I bought paprika for the first time. Like, I don't know. I've been watching that Sam the Cooking Guy show still.
yeah.
And I bought paprika because he loves it. So I bought smoked paprika. It kind of tastes fishy if you use too much.
Well, but you can't, like paprika on its own is just garbage. Like,
I don't eat it. Like, I'm not spooning it, but I mean, like, I put it in like I'll put it in like eggs and like with some to make them taste better. But if you use too much, it's got a weird flavor to it.
Really?
Yeah, it fucking ruined my eggs.
I always do it with
They're
like
expensive
rubs for like if I'm doing ribs or something, but then it's like one thing with like 6 other things. I feel like it's just you just put paprika in to make it look red, like it's
Like fancy time.
yeah,
Yeah,
something
right.
like that.
Yeah, I was. Fuck. I eat eggs all the time. I eat eggs every day, pretty much.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't like eggs, right?
That's
You don't fucking
disgusting.
like eggs.
No.
So that's why I kind of forgot. And that way I thought, because it's gross in general, but I forgot
It's doubly
the
gross.
pizza thing. I forgot you don't
Yeah.
like eggs. Not even
Yeah.
hard boiled.
But no, I don't order pizza. But Owen still likes Delicio, so sometimes
Oh.
like for like lunches and stuff, I'll just
It's
throw in a
still a
Delicio.
good fucking pizza. Like
It's not bad,
Delicio.
too. Yeah.
I just can't eat. I can't eat the whole thing still. It's fucking bad, man. I'm one pizza short of a free pizza on Domino's. I haven't ordered Domino's in forever because I'm making my own dough and make my own pizza.
That's good.
'Cause all I do, what do you do? So for sauce, I just take a can of like tomato paste.
Yeah.
Pretty much get the oregano like parsley one, the garlic pepper, like that little can, and just like sometimes I'll mix in a bit of like tomato, like just some puree tomato to it, make it thinner. But I used to use that as the sauce usually.
Yeah.
What do you do for sauce?
We made our own from scratch the last time because we have like a crazy garden too now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
cool.
Like,
Really?
Yeah, so we have like hundreds and hundreds of tomatoes.
Oh,
so,
sick.
So yeah, Lauren, it was like the sauce we had was our own like tomato sauce. Like,
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah,
Shit,
it's
son.
like really good.
That's good.
Yeah, gardening is like super fun. Like it's like we're planting our tomatoes like next week.
Do you want to buy an indoor gardening tent for me?
Oh yeah, maybe.
I have everything there.
I still have it.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not growing weed anymore. It's stupid. I don't have time. Actually,
When you can just go buy it, why would you like?
I haven't smoked it in like, I don't know. I was vaping for a while, but I haven't done that in a long. I haven't smoked like actually a doobie of flower in like months, maybe even close to a year.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, like at a party, something like that.
Yeah,
But I'm not buying it.
No.
So I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe not. Maybe I won't sneeze. I'm on the verge. Yeah, that's sweet. Fuck yeah, making your own. So I don't like tomatoes,
No.
but I don't like tomato sauce. But I was telling the story once before, and I'll tell it again. I was in Costa Rica, and I was hungry.
Right.
Just get hungry once in a while. And my brother's wife and him, they get vegetable delivery down there too, right? They get vegetable delivery to their kitchen. And my nephew got pickles for his birthday from his friend, which is incredible because I fucking love pickles. Like, it's fucking great. So
but for a kid, I don't know. That's kind of
he's 5.
Shitty, yeah.
And his friend was like, I remember my brother's wife goes, the kids was asking, will he think it's okay like give him pickles? And my brother's wife's like, yeah. Angie's like, yeah, he loves pickles. So he gives him his pickles and he hates them.
Right.
Because they're not the right kind, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So I show up and I'm like, I'll fucking eat pickles any day. So, but I hate tomatoes. But one day there's no one around. They're all doing something. I was sitting there. I'm like, I'm fucking hungry. There's no food. So I made like a tomato cheese pick. I took Johnny's pickles.
Right.
Tomatoes, which were room temperature tomatoes. I didn't realize that's the way to go.
Oh, yeah. They have no flavor if they're in the fridge.
Yeah, I didn't think. And then the ones we get here are like fucking hard, like a baseball, like kind of gross. Oh, dude, it was the best sandwich I've ever had. It was like on homemade sourdough bread. I was like, this is amazing. And so now
Wait,
I like
just pickles and tomatoes?
Pickles, tomatoes, and white cheddar on like homemade sourdough. And mayo, regular mayo. Right. Which I think I'm back on the regular mayo and not. This is a fucking food podcast. It's stupid. Movies and food, everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was so I still make it here now. I put my tomatoes. I don't do it too often because I don't really like tomatoes, but that's like a very specific. I will if I see the ones in the store that I like. Well, they're expensive now.
Yeah,
I mean everything is.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, but you grow your own.
Yeah, but we're all out now, so they last till like.
Yeah, well, it's -20, dude.
No, but they last till like because we can put them in the basement or put them in like a storage, and even if they're green, you can kind of make them ripen. So we probably have tomatoes till like December, but.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Owen likes tomatoes, but he doesn't like cherry tomatoes. I think he's just being difficult. He's like, I don't like cherry tomatoes. The
small ones?
Yeah.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I know. They're sweet.
But I don't like when you just bite them.
They explode.
If they're not cut, it's fucking weird. Right. I don't like it. It's like, I don't know. That's cool, man. Growing your own food. How big is your garden? Is it like as big as my apartment? Like
no, it's just on our balcony. It's like boxes. Like we built planter boxes.
Right.
So
cool.
Yeah.
I think they're getting rid of some community gardens around here.
Are they?
Well, not this one, but I think someone said they're giving away a bunch of. Maybe I'm way off.
That one's pretty big.
That one's busy for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty cheap to have a plot there too.
It would be good. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Like I never really got into it, but I'm like, this is kind of cool.
Speaking of down here, have you driven around down here and seen how big it goes back there?
No, I want to actually. Afterwards, I was like, I wonder what's new in the hood.
Lots.
But
there's like 40 new buildings down there.
It's gonna get busy down here.
I think I was telling us to Dave, I'm like, they're probably gonna fucking pave a path to Loggers Lake.
Oh yeah, maybe.
And
is the daycare still down there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can't hear it, dude.
I can't hear it right now.
Speaking of that kind of stuff, have you seen the? We're going full Whistler mode here. The Rainbow Park.
Oh yeah, that's a bit of a controversy. I haven't really I'm not on Facebook anymore because I just couldn't deal with it. So I've heard about it, but people are because they're redeveloping it and they're gonna.
It's gonna be closed for like 14 months.
Oh, that's kind of a long time.
Yeah, I mean that's like, you can get potty trained in 14 months if you're a kid, man.
Yeah.
It's like, and they're gonna pave a bunch of it and make food trucks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna make food. They're gonna make a food truck area. Sorry.
Well, that's all right.
I know.
What are people freaking out about? That something is changing the closure.
They're paving stuff. They're gonna make the beach bigger.
Right.
I don't personally care that much because I don't go to Rainbow Park anyway. But now wherever I go now is gonna be fucked because Rainbow Park's closed for like fucking 8 years.
And it's just gonna jack up all the other places now too.
Yeah. And then what I think about the food truck is though, there's already probably tons of garbage at the park. People eating food and taking their own shit.
Yeah, that's true.
How much of that food truck's garbage gonna end up in the lake?
Yeah, that's true.
That's my only thought.
People are shitty and they'll just pollute everywhere.
I mean, I'm shitty too once in a while, but like it's like pretty. I just think it's gonna be like the outside of 7-Eleven 7 years ago when it was there, like after the bar. On a Saturday, it's gonna be shit corner. Everywhere. Yeah, kick and punch corner.
I'll always remember this is way long ago in Whistler, and it was like because Harajuku and Oyama, they used to be an A&W there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
and I always remember it was like ski and snowboard festival in like 90. This is even before I lived here, but I was out here anyways, and it was like 96 or 97.
Yeah.
And it was like after the big air of the ski and snowboard festival, like the biggest party night of probably the year back then.
Yeah.
And there was like literally like a foot of garbage over the whole A&W. Like you just walked in there
gross,
and
man.
It was just everywhere.
I remember like always seeing like just like hot dog containers and Domino's pizza boxes outside of 7-Eleven and Domino's that like super late at night in the morning. People just getting destroyed and leaving their shit.
But Whistler's weird. Like people complain about everything. Like, but then they do weird stuff here. Like, what is the bus? Like, I can't remember who I was having this conversation with, but like it was like the $7 million bus shelter that's not even a shelter. Like the $2 million washrooms that they're building and all that stuff. Like
someone's getting a cut, dude. I have friends in the media. I don't care. Someone's getting a cut.
Yeah, there's some sort of Whistler mafia that we don't know anything about. That everyone's just getting like slush funds or whatever that is. Yeah,
a bunch of guys get with accents.
Yeah,
New York accents. So like, yeah, we'll fucking put your concrete in the ground for you.
Yeah,
like, yeah, that bathroom sucks for $2 million, whatever it was.
Is it there now? Like the one by the taxi loop, right?
Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. It's fancy poops, man. You got to take
my Whistler Village for me is like literally like drive in because I have that parking spot under the Hilton. Drive to work, and then if I actually walk around the village, like Whistler Village exists for me to like the gondola to like the grocery store.
Right.
Like I don't go anywhere else. Like I haven't been down like walking down past like Garf's or the Olympic. Like I haven't been down there in like 3 years.
Yeah, the park thing. I don't know. I don't really care, but like people get bent out of shape, but they're also doing dumb shit. The community's doing dumb shit all the time. That's insane. The 2,000 with $7,000, $7 million for the bus stop.
But then like I like just going back, but I didn't follow the election up here at all. But then like everybody got elected. Like I thought there was going to be some big change, and I'm like, oh no, because the Squamish's election was a kind of a shit show.
Right.
But I didn't follow it up here. But then I'm like, oh, it was just sort of normal. I figured like everybody would want like change, but then everybody just got back in.
No, the guys getting paid off for the bus stop and the fucking washrooms are fucking helping pushing the elections along, man. There's big money behind. Was a big washroom and big bus stop money behind
the big washroom industry.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's fucking stupid. I'm just glad I don't know. And then it's so local, but when the gas station closed down to become a co-op from Wet Husky to co-op.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
People are losing their mind.
Was that a big thing too?
I don't know.
I lost all my Husky points. I still have all these Husky points.
Oh yeah, right. The Husky, I think it's gone. I don't leave here that often.
The only Husky now that I know of is that really shitty one in Squamish, the one where the Burger King is.
Oh, is the Burger King still there? No, it's gone.
I don't. No, it's a Starbucks now. Right?
I was playing some Warzone with some like 12-year-olds today from Alberta, and they were like, some kid was singing some new Burger King theme song. Have you heard this?
No.
It's like Whopper, 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 Junior. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. And it was in my head the whole time. And I was like, that place is a shithole. And I'm like, the one in Squamish is a shithole. Yeah. And it closed. But of course it closed. Yeah. But Husky, yeah. But Husky, there's going to be a Husky out. I wonder if the ones out in like Cache Creek and the ones like on the way across Canada.
Maybe, but yeah, because there was a Husky downtown in Squamish too, and that's a co-op now. And I'm like, oh god, it's so bright in the one in Creekside. Like while you walk in, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's all. I think they all got bought. I guess. I think I read that they're all switched over.
But it's still the same staff. It's still the same dude.
Dude, when I drove across the country, there's Husky gas stations that were like truck stops, like massive, like restaurants, Husky restaurant, like showers, all the shit, right?
That's
like
for all the truckers, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's co-op now. I mean, how riveting is fucking gas station talk, dude? We're fucking crushing it right now. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's change. Things change.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't leave this end of town much. I was just saying the other day on this last show. I mean, there's.
Well, what's different down here? Nothing's different down here,
dude. I went to Creekside at 3:30.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
At Creekside Market.
I got angry because it was so busy.
Right.
And people don't.
Well, it's busy right now in town.
I'm not gonna complain. People are fucking morons. So am I. But it's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. You can't get around.
Yeah.
But good news is it's minus 20 out, so I haven't been outside yet today either.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to dump this weekend, maybe.
Yeah, I saw 10 to 15 or something like that.
Yeah. It's going to snow in Squamish. That's going to suck.
Oh, I came back from the show a couple nights ago, and it was like pretty cold up here, and it was like -1 down there, and it was nuking. BMW in the ditch, not even a joke, in the ditch on the upper levels highway, like by Cypress turn off there. Right. We're coming back, and Ty's driving. He's like, what the fuck? It was like snowing downtown, not too bad. People were hibachiing and stuff on the sidewalk, keep warm. And then we got on the Lionsgate Bridge accident closed at like 9. But the show ended early. It was like a 7 o'clock show. So like maybe 10 to 10, we're going down Georgia Street. And you know that right before you go to get on the Stanley Park Causeway there, whatever, is it Denman you turn off on?
Yeah.
That's the last street, your last bastion of hope if you wanted.
Yeah, that's your last bailout.
So like all of a sudden we're like, holy shit. So then Ty and I turn around. We got to Second Narrows, breezy.
Yeah.
Get up, and then it's just dumping. Like as soon as we crossed the bridge, got up through the cut, it's dumping, right? And we're like, holy shit. And then right out of the gate, a BMW, like a SUV getting towed to the ditch, had the highway blocked off. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah. I think we're supposed to get 10 to 15 or something, I heard.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yep. Yeah,
Go snowboarding for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, maybe.
Fuck. Yeah, so does Squamish make you not go as much?
This year is, well, we could get into a whole traffic thing this year, but yeah, it's definitely been.
I feel like I'm in traffic right now.
No. I don't know what's going on because, like, you know, I've been down there for a while now, and
yeah,
it's way crazier this year.
It is, right?
Like, it's fucked. It's so bad.
It's weird, man. Like
I think the longest it's taken me before, and then and we've actually had like no weekends with. There's been the roads haven't been bad, like completely clear. It's just total volume. And maybe in years past, like in those same conditions, the most it's taken me is like an hour.
Yeah.
And now every weekend is like an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes. Like, it's crazy.
It's fucked up.
And the timing is so crazy too, because if you leave like if you could leave like 10 minutes early, and it's going to save you like half an hour of sitting in traffic.
Right.
And like even like trying to get like from where my place is in Squamish, like trying to get out on the highway, sometimes I've been sitting there like for like 5 minutes because I'm not at a light.
Right.
And it's just like trying to get in, and it's just like stream.
It's not even a merge to turn.
No. Yeah, there's no like speed merge. So
and
it's like anytime there's a merge, so like the worst it's been is it was almost like that Brome Lake merge. It was almost backed up all the way to Alice Lake at one time.
Has that Brome Lake ski resort been approved?
No, but they're like moving forward with it a little bit.
And they just do that in 20. It's like they build the pipeline, they get the pipeline approved type shit, right?
Yeah, yeah. But like I don't know if they're going to do it, but like I'm on their kind of mailing list to keep. But they're like moving forward with it. They want to do a big bike park. It could be good. I don't know. We'll see.
Right, bike park could be all right. That'd be sweet.
Yeah,
yeah. I think. I mean, fuck. I don't know. I mean, it's not going to change traffic. It'll just stop where you are. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe, but I mean, maybe it'll just people won't come up to Whistler. I don't know.
I wonder if big Whistler money, is trying to lobby against it.
Big Vale, no. Vale doesn't care.
They don't give a shit. It is. They don't give a fuck, right?
No, they don't
care.
They don't care.
They don't care at all.
They don't.
It's so weird.
They can sell their 2 million Epic passes to people all around North America, and that's all they care about.
I think they're going up this year a little bit.
Well, maybe. Yeah. Hopefully that would be good.
They literally like. I don't know how you can care less.
Yeah.
If you operate a business.
Yeah.
Like
it's all about the stock price. That's what I've come to learn about these businesses is like all they care about is the stock price, and shareholders care about stock price. Like how it affects like the customer. It doesn't. But I mean, for some reason, it doesn't affect.
That's up high though. Like
yeah, but
people who work here still care, but they must be so. Anyway, fuck.
No, the secret is to not care.
Oh man, just beating a dead horse, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy around here, but whatever. I still love it. It's cool. I think it's. Still gets voted #1 ski resort, but now just different magazines.
I don't know how.
Magazines that used to vote it #1 aren't around anymore.
Yeah, there's no magazines anymore.
So they're just buying them off. Right. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it does. Like, I've started eating on the mountain again a little bit, and it's so bad. Like, even with a staff discount.
I saw, and I get the cost of it. I used to work up there. I get the cost of things, how things cost, chairlifts, everything else, and, like, people moving around, the cost to get goods up. I saw, like, a tuna wrap pre-cut in a little plastic thing. It was $15.
Yeah, yeah. I know,
and you know when you don't wrap stuff tight enough because there's stuff inside where there's a lot of air, the wrap, you can see kind of like the back of the plastic container.
Yeah. I know those ones exactly. They're turkey wraps.
It looked like tuna. It looked like somebody rolled it and then pulled some stuff out. Oh, that's tuna. And then tighten it back up again.
Right. Yeah.
Fucking brutal.
Yeah. It's not good.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's like, yeah, I think it's stupid. What do you think of Chinese spy balloons?
Oh, right.
And now we got the floating ones in the ocean now that the Canadian Coast Guard found.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they found,
I didn't hear about those
buoys.
Ones. Oh, really?
They said boobies, not buoys.
Right.
They found the buoys out in the ocean.
So the funny thing, that first one was hilarious. That was like, oh, what's this thing? The one that they shot down over. Yeah. And then I read this article. It's like, I guess these people who are all worried about these balloons have never heard of spy satellites, which have been up there for years and can take
way better.
They could take a photo of a license plate probably and things like that. So why would they be? And then there was the other one about it was like a science club, and they think that their like $400 like science project balloon was one of the ones that got shot down, and it was
Really?
yeah, yeah.
How
it was
dumb.
like this science club in Michigan, and they're like, we lost our balloon, and they just figure like that the whoever shot it down,
Holy
they sent
shit.
up like a $35 million plane to shoot like a $400,000 missile.
I read that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you know that you know the East Palestine thing happening right now in
That's
Ohio or whatever it is. Yeah. And then you hear about that movie they filmed years before that. So in like 2012, they filmed a movie about the exact same thing in that area.
Oh, really?
And then 2 days ago, a plane full of researchers was flying into the area and crashed. Everyone on the plane died. 5 environmental researchers on the plane. I heard this yesterday morning.
Really?
Yeah. Was flying from wherever the fuck it's flying from to go check out the problem.
Yeah.
It crashed and all the pilot, everybody on the plane died.
Weird.
And now, where is it? Mexico or somewhere else? Where is it now? Not Mexico. Somewhere there's a bunch of white dust falling from the sky. You read that? Dude, people's car. I think it's in like somewhere in the U.S. I don't know why it's not happening here. Like,
yeah.
And then, so there's some.
Well, then there was all these like it was with the Palestine one. There was like a whole bunch of other like train derailments, and then these other like weird chemical things going on as well.
Yeah.
Which is like, is this a weird coincidence or what's going on?
Well, and they showed like they said years before, I guess Trump had like changed the braking programs and the protocols for trains before, so it wouldn't have happened if I don't know.
Yeah, cut all the safety regulations.
There's tons of shit going on, but yeah. So breaking news: white powder substance is falling from. Maybe God's having a party upstairs, but like, even though God doesn't exist, it's like these.
That's weird.
It's white powder. It's like they're saying, "Don't worry about it, we're all good." Like experts, like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like it's in West Virginia, which I don't know how close that is to wherever is that. What is it? Ohio? That East Palestine?
Yeah, that's not that close.
Yeah, it's pretty far apart, I guess.
Well, no, I guess it's not. Yeah, it's not too far.
Away.
Yeah, a few
yeah,
states away.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So white powder falling from the sky, West Virginia, Maryland. So Maryland, yeah, right. So like I guess just like Washington and DC.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like fire departments have recommended that individuals refrain from going outside, shut their doors,
Perfect.
and windows, so further edification can be made. Like
zombies.
Dude, it's fucking Charlie Sheen. His plane blew up above everybody.
Right.
Charlie Sheen's plane over West Virginia. I wonder what he's doing now.
Who knows?
And they can cure AIDS now too. See that? The 5th person is cured with stem cells.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna go back to shows for a minute, and that there's that. It's the one that's not a zombie show, but The Last of Us. Have you heard about that?
I've heard a lot about it. I haven't seen it. I heard it's a video game.
I'm not. Yeah, I guess it's a video game. Yeah. But I'm not into zombies. But then I got into it, and it's different because it's about like a fungus that takes over the world.
That's gonna happen at some point, I guess.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting the way we've done it.
Yeah, Aaron Burt was on a little while ago, and he's saying the video game was kind of cool, and I think it's either the show is based on the game or the game's based on the video game or something.
Show is off the game. I guess the game's been around for a while, and then it's only in like episode 5 of the first season or something.
Oh,
like
okay,
that. So,
right.
Yeah,
I just keep watching the same dumb shit over and over again, man. It's like I still listen to punk music. I watch like.
There's nothing wrong with punk music.
There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't advance my listening.
Well, there's no good music anymore, really. I went to that show and it was the Charlatans and Ride from like the 90s. Like I was like,
Charlatans would be great.
It was really good.
Was Commodore?
Yeah, it was really good.
Damn, yeah. I haven't been to a show like that in a while.
I damaged my hearing badly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were like standing on one, and you were standing like stage. I guess it would be stage right if you're looking out. So I'm like, the speaker's only on one side.
That's brutal.
And it was like, for like 2 days, it sounded like I was underwater when I was talking because it was just like, it was really bad. I'm like, I've really hurt myself here.
That's
like, it
super
was not
bad.
Good.
I was working on a TV show in town here, that renovation show, and I was setting up all these big lights, and the director had gotten a bunch of new, these like big like aperture lights, company called Aperture. These big like bright fucking lights, and he's like, "Okay, move it." And I'm like, "Yep, cool." And it's on.
Right.
And I'm like, "Yep, cool." Does that look good? He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah." And so number 2 down next bedroom. He's like, "Okay, move it." And they're fucking like they're like 50,000 movements or whatever, right? And I'm like, "Yep, got it." I'm just staring. I'm not even thinking. An hour later, I started like seeing kaleidoscopes.
You're just seeing rings.
I got a headache. I couldn't see. I had to go lay down.
Yeah.
I went to the hospital
because
on the show they're like, we can't have you, like whatever happens, if something bad happens, we have to have it documented, right?
Yeah.
So I had to go. I was like I had like twitches and stuff going on. It was fucking strange because they were like, "Dude, you've been staring at like the sun from your feet for like 4 hours." I had to take a few days off, man, and my eyes, it looked like kaleidoscopes.
Oh, really?
And I thought, like, we fuck ourselves up, eh?
Yeah.
Like, as humans, we don't think about it.
No.
Like the show's great, but now you can't hear for 4 days.
Well, my hearing's fine now, but it was like it was actually like quite concerning. I've done that once before, and it was so long ago. But I'm like, oh, I haven't done. I'm like, now I'm wearing earplugs to any concert I go to.
But are you really gonna?
Shows like that probably.
Yeah.
Like if I went to a stadium, shows aren't that loud, but like.
But you don't have to stand where you stood.
That's true.
Were you at the show when that guy threw the fucking glass at the lead singer's nuts? Were you at that show?
Oh, no.
Dude, you did own the circle. It was Jeff there?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. The guy who owned the skate cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the Danzig show, and the guy fucking laser beamed that glass at the guy in the nuts. He goes, "That's not funny on the stage." Dude. I think about that a lot.
Yeah, I do.
And they tell you
because I was thinking about another one too when we were there, and somebody just basically just like doused the
Do
guy
a beer, dude, stand beside us.
And the guy didn't flinch at all. And I was like, how does he not flinching? How is he not freaking out?
Because the dudes were fucking bigger behind him, right? Man, I think about that stuff a lot. And I thought about that fucking laser beam glass.
Yeah, I forgot about that, but I totally remember the beer dousing one.
And then homeboy ditches his hoodie and just leaves.
Yeah.
Takes his hoodie off and just walks away. Yeah. And then the guy's looking at us. Remember that? He's looking at us and we're just like, I'm two drinks,
like,
dude.
yeah, not us.
Dude, I tell you, I saw that guy's dad on a fucking wharf in Midland.
Yeah.
And he was like crazy as shit. Yeah, wearing overalls with no shirt, with leather chaps.
Sweet.
He had an old Whistler Blackcomb Glacier T-shirt, hood, button up over his shoulder, and a Tim Hortons cup, trying to bum smokes.
Right.
And I don't know how
we meet.
Dude, I don't know how I came across knowing I knew his son, but yeah, fuck, man, that shit's funny.
That show I went to was like everyone was so old. I'm like I wasn't even like there was people like in their 60s there. Like I'm like this is really old. So it was not like a punk show at all, but it was still good. But then it's funny, like you go to bands like that, and then there's like 20-something people there, and I'm like, how do you know this music? Like,
it is cool to see that for sure.
It's cool to see it for sure, but I'm like, the Charlton it's not like they're not a big band, but it's like
they're barely even like I didn't think they're around anymore. I mean, they obviously are.
Yeah.
They showed up for a show.
Well, I guess they were supposed to do this tour pre-COVID with cause Ride is the other band, and it was like 20th anniversary of these seminal albums that they had, so they were going to do it pre-COVID, but then they got shut down. So
yeah, I haven't seen a show in a while.
Now I want to go see more shows.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses is touring again.
I know. I went and saw them with Jeff a few years ago.
Yeah,
that was $350 a ticket.
Oh fuck, really?
We were up front. Jeff bought like fucking 10 feet from the stage. Yeah.
Right. Was it good though? Were they good?
Yeah, it's great, dude.
Really?
Axel crushed it. Yeah, for being like 150 years old.
Yeah.
Dude, he was like, I mean, he's not as spry as he once was. He's like, he's like us. Well, not like us.
Does he sound okay though?
He sounded fine. A couple of things he couldn't get to, but it still sounded awesome. Nice. I mean, maybe because you're like, this guy was fucked up a while ago, and you're like, there's no way it's going to be good, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
How much tickets are?
I don't know. I want to take Owen to a rock show, and it would be with Guns N' Roses to be a good rock show
awesome
for a 13-year-old or whenever they're coming, but 12-year-old or whatever. But
yeah, I'd like to go. I saw the tickets for Blink-182. I didn't see how much they were, but that's probably expensive. I think it's probably sold out by now. But it's at Rogers Arena.
Right. See,
not many people
seeing Blink at Rogers would be kind of weird.
I don't know if I've never seen them.
Yeah.
I've never seen them or Green Day.
I think I've seen both of them, but it was like Warped Tour style or something
way
like
back
that.
in the day.
Yeah, like a long time ago.
I would like to go see some old punk shows again for sure. I wish something would come back.
Yeah.
The last punk show I saw, I guess, was Chicks Dig It and the Drunken Public Tour.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Down at the PNE.
Well, we were holding on to those Rage Against the Machine and Run the Jewels tickets forever.
That would have been so good, man.
So good.
Fuck. And now, Zach's got a broken leg. He's never touring again or something like that. What happened?
I don't know. But then I saw something that they're doing shows again, but they're just not coming to Vancouver or something. I'm like, fuck you guys.
No one wants to come to Communist Canada anymore anyway.
Yeah, right.
It's fucking crazy. I don't know. I don't even know if I kind of mean that, I guess. But yeah, I want to see some good shows. I haven't been in a while. There's nothing been really around here either. Like, no. I guess I just don't want to go see DJs. There's a lot of those. Like, a lot that's what comes to town, right? Here.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to go see a DJ. I don't get the DJ culture, actually.
I would go to like see a big DJ show like in a cool place, like where it's hot in Spain or something, to go see like Odessa or something.
Yeah. I feel like you got to dance, and I don't like dancing.
All right. You just do drugs.
Yeah, okay.
Anybody can dance.
I don't do drugs either. So.
Right, neither do I. You could see those like I watch those videos where people just gooned on like they're at a show, and they're just like fucking out to lunch, and everyone's looking at them. Yeah. It's one guy by himself.
Yeah,
I don't think that's not the way you go, but there's got to be some big shows coming around. I would imagine some other shit.
People are starting to tour again. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But Guns N' Roses would be awesome. You've never seen them live? You have seen them live or no?
Yeah, I've seen them live.
Oh, okay. Then I mean, I don't know.
But I saw them live when like it was Faith No More, Metallica, and Guns N' Roses in like '92.
Oh, that was like the tour to go see. That would have been fucking awesome.
I think I left during Guns N' Roses actually.
That would have been like Skydome or something, right? Where was it?
No, Exhibition Stadium.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Before. Wow.
Yeah.
That was.
No, I don't know if it was pre. I think Skydome was built by then, but it was still at Exhibition.
That was
Stadium.
Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 era, right?
Yeah.
That would have been fucking rad.
I think I left during Guns N' Roses. I was like so into Metallica, and that's like that was after
like 92, 93 around there, 90.
92 probably.
Yeah, right.
And that was like after the Montreal one, after James got burnt. So it wasn't even he was only singing, and they had a backup guitarist to play.
Oh, he bought the huge gerbs.
Yeah, the huge gerbs. Right. He did. He got yeeted by the gerb.
He got yeeted by the fucking huge gerbs. It's so funny. My brother and I were talking about Guns N' Roses. I was like, hey, what's your favorite Use Your Illusion 1 or Use Your Illusion 2? He goes, Appetite for Destruction. And I was like, well, no, I want to know what's your favorite Guns N' Roses of those two albums. And he goes, Appetite for Destruction. I
couldn't tell the difference between 1 and 2. It is Appetite for Destruction for me as well.
But of the 1 and 2, I think 2 is the best one.
I don't even know what's on them.
Well, it's got the Schwarzenegger song in it. It's got Estranged. It's got like
the song from Terminator.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Well, whatever. Yeah. I think there's
a ballad to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. I think that's the best one. I have Spaghetti Incident.
Oh yeah.
That's bullshit.
Was that after Use Your Illusion?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like it was before Chinese Democracy. That was like whatever that one came out. I don't even
just lost me. Like
it was before Axl with Cornrows.
It was all about Appetite for Destruction, and that was pretty much it.
Oh man, I liked 1 and 2 because I didn't know.
They were still good ones.
You know, Sammy Hagar's 70.
Yeah,
I saw that the other day.
Probably not surprising.
And I didn't realize. I just didn't think about it. And I saw his Instagram account. He looks like he doesn't look 70. He looks like he's maybe 60, which is not a big deal. It's 60, 70, but. I was like, what an old guy is. He's 70. He looks fine.
All these rock stars, they're old now.
I mean, his hair fucking sucks. It's still the same. He kept it, like the whole Sammy Hagar. But like and then you have like...
David Lee Roth must look like a skeleton. Is he still alive? He must look like a skeleton.
He was on Rogan not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
And he looks better than fucking Steve, the dude from Aerosmith.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's got a fucking folded Frisbee for a mouth.
Steven Tyler.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy. Yeah. It's insane. Yeah, oh man, old bands like that. I'd love to go see some old bands again. Mm-hmm. But I mean, yeah,
but they're expensive.
Yeah,
like Lauren was looking at Depeche Mode tickets, and they were like for a floor ticket, it was like $300 or something like that, like crazy.
I wonder. I guess
I'm like, it's because they're old. They're not. This is their last tour. They're trying to cash out.
They have health insurance probably stuff a bunch now, right? And like all their prescriptions and stuff.
Yeah.
All their blood transfusions.
Yeah, maybe keeping them alive.
Yeah, someone told me that, or I didn't. Someone told me. I saw a video of Mick Jagger, and he still dances like a crazy man. Like every day trains, just dances.
Yeah, I
mean, he's like 80 pounds. It's not much to dance around, but
right.
Yeah.
Well, he must be 80. Like maybe.
I don't know how old he is. You think he's 80? He's got to be.
Probably.
Is it M.I.K.?
Yeah.
Mick Jagger.
Maybe not 80.
He looks like he's 100. Just tell me his age. He's 79.
Yeah, there you go.
He looks like fucking.
And Keith Richards, but Keith Richards has looked the same age
he
for
looks
like the longest
folded
time
pizza
ever.
dough. Yeah, right.
Folded pizza dough.
Yeah. Oh, who else did you say?
Keith Richards.
Oh, I think he's younger.
But he's looked the same age for like ever because his body's been so damaged by all the drugs he did.
Like, the I before E doesn't work in the names. He's 79 too.
Yeah, he looks the same. He's looked the same forever though. I think he's like chemically preserved somehow.
He's a corpse for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks crazy. He looks like Beetlejuice a bit.
Beetlejuice.
Remember that movie? That's on Amazon Prime.
Okay, yeah.
Beetlejuice, yeah.
I was telling Owen about Weekend at Bernie's, and he thinks that it sounds hilarious to him, but then the only way to watch it is like to buy it. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm buying Weekend at Bernie's for $16.
It's pretty funny, man.
It's pretty funny. But to buy it, like you can watch it. I'm not going to watch it over and over again,
dude.
The other one I'm looking for is, do you remember that show Undeclared? Did you ever see that show?
I do remember the name, yeah, but I don't know it.
It was like Judd Apatow's second show after Freaks and Geeks.
Okay.
And it's funny how these things have they've just disappeared. Like it's like you can't find that show anywhere. It was Seth Rogen and it was Jay Baruchel and I think Jason Segel was in it. and the dude from
2001. It's only on for 3 years. 2 years.
Yeah, Charlie Hunnam was in it as well.
Charlie Hunnam, yeah, Monica Keenan.
Oh, and
Jay Baruchel. I think he's overrated, Jay Baruchel. I'm not an actress or an actor or whatever you want to call it, but I think he's awesome.
I thought the show was funny.
He's great. Yeah, I don't think I've watched it. Maybe I have seen it, but
yeah,
I don't remember it at all.
But that came up from that that Smartless podcast because they had Judd and they had Seth on it one time, and I'm like, and then I was looking for it. I'm like, I really like that show, and I'm like, how does that show just not exist anymore? It's just weird. Like in a day and age where you can find anything on.
Try to find Leave It to Beaver.
Oh yeah,
you're not finding shit. And then I googled after I saw that John Travolta was in this movie I watched, and he was only look like he's 40 years old still. I looked at Welcome Back, Kotter.
Oh yeah,
dude. I watched the show all the time as a kid. I watched it. I think it was before my time. I just watched it because it was on TV still. And I watched a couple clips. I'm like, man, that's fucking old.
Yeah, one of the guys who work at work, like older guy. I don't know what kind of IP streaming service he has, but he's basically got it's got all the old shows, and we were like, he was showing them to me.
Really?
And I was like, do you remember The White Shadow? Did you ever hear that one?
No.
The White Shadow was. I can't remember the name of the guy, but it was basically like a washed up NBA white guy, and he went to coach like an inner city like Compton basketball team, high school basketball team, and it was one of my favorite shows.
Sounds racist as fuck when you look at the. Oh
yeah, for sure it was. Yeah,
remember Quantum Leap?
Yeah, Scott Bakula.
What's that?
Scott Bakula. I just have a memory for like Lauren thinks there's something wrong with me because I can just do that.
Memory's fucking stupidly insane. You know everything. It's fucking weird, man.
And then you know what? Owen is like that now.
Really?
And it kind of bugs me because I'm like he says something, I'm like, no, that's not true. And then I double check and I'm like, God damn it, he's right. And like now I can never like doubt him because he's always like, no, that's what it is. And I'm like, oh man.
It kind of makes you feel uncomfortable when you do that. You know too much. I don't know, like all this stuff. It's like so detailed too. You're like, I'm like, I don't know. It's not. You're like, yeah, it is. I'm like, okay, and then it is.
Yeah, we'll try having a 12-year-old do that to you, and it feels really.
I would lose my mind.
Like, he's got this memory that I have, and I just I fill up my mind with garbage, like just useless facts. But
yeah.
Yeah,
some
people are doctors, some people do important things, but I just fill up my mind with useless facts.
Yeah, that's gotta do something.
Right. Yeah. I could win trivia nights at a bar or something like that.
Do you think you could do well on like Jeopardy or something like that? Do you think you get destroyed? Because that stuff's tough.
That's like more like I think you need like that. I used to watch Jeopardy a fair bit, and I would do okay, but I don't think that's like a different level of knowledge. That's like book knowledge, and you have to read a lot and things like that. I think
you just kind of like. There's no really logic behind it. You just gotta have
you just have to have a general knowledge about a lot of
right
high intelligence stuff too. It's not just garbage like who was this actor or like
yeah. Have you seen that documentary about the dude who memorized all the numbers on Price is Right and yells from the crowd?
No,
dude, it's
really?
It's fucking crazy. It's on Netflix. I think he finally gets kicked out of the crowd. He's like this goofy looking dude. He goes on. And it's a documentary on him and how he just would make spreadsheets. He would memorize all the stuff, all the prices that came up.
Really?
Because a lot of stuff gets repeated, right?
Yeah.
And so there's a full documentary. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. But he's like 60 now or something, whatever. But it's like in the 70s and the 80s, whatever. And he would go on
like prime Bob Barker era.
Yeah. Before Happy Gilmore punched him, got in a fight with him, and he's like. He'd go on and and then they show all these spreadsheets he had. And he would go on, he'd yell it out. People start to recognize him.
Right.
So he'd go in and they can't kick him out, I guess, because whatever. And they let him go forever.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he was ever on the show. He might have been on the show. I think he fucked up. I'm not sure. But it's a good documentary. It's cool because you're like this guy.
I used to love watching The Price is Right. I watched that show a lot.
I mean, it's still good, I guess.
Well, now it's Drew. Isn't it Drew Carey?
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be good anymore. But
you like Drew Carey?
No.
I think it's okay. I liked him on Whose Line Is It Anyway? With like Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery
yeah, that was all right. Yeah,
that was okay.
Yeah, but he wasn't really he was just kind of there. He wasn't really doing anything.
I watched. Speaking of Prime, I watched the New Kids in the Hall, like the new one.
Oh yeah, have I watched
the
that?
first scene is Dave Foley and everyone else butt naked after robbing a bank, and they're butt naked, and I'm like, these are the two most I'm not body shaming, but it's I'm like, whoa, give me one episode to figure this show out again, right?
Just ease into it a little bit,
and then I started watching and I'm like, it's funny, but it's the same, they dress as women, they do the same thing, right? So it's and
the same characters too, Do they do the chicken lady?
I didn't get past
or the head crusher.
I didn't get that far. There was like 6 minutes left in the first episode. I'm like, I can't watch anymore. I just got bored. It's nothing as bad. Like if you're a fan, you're a fan. But dude, right out of the gate, I'm like, give me a minute to like get used to. You don't have to fucking show your wieners and like you're 75. Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah.
That made me laugh. Because I'm like, this is stupid. But
it wasn't full frontal. Like they blurred it out.
No, it's full. They walk.
Oh God.
They're in a car. They rob a bank and they go, well, we're gonna get busted. He goes, well, they're not looking for 2 naked guys. They got good idea. So they've stripped down in their car. They're sitting in their car. Excuse me. They got guns. Are you the bank robber? Like, no. He's like, yeah. Then the cops like, yeah, I don't think they're robbers because the robbers weren't disguised as or described as being naked.
Right.
He's like, please get out of the car to prove they're naked. They get out and say, jiggle. They make them jump. Dude.
Oh no.
It's like, it's funny.
There's a lot of wangs on like TV now, and it's like this is the new norm. And I'm like, when did this become?
Well, I mean, it's about time, I guess. We've been looking at
just equal it up.
Looking at boobies forever, yeah. But man, I was like, oh, and you know what's weird too is TV now is so good. You can see the makeup.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah,
see,
like a high
all
def
the
TV.
different definitions, and you're like, man, it is weird because you're like watching TV and you're like, it looks like they're wearing makeup.
Yeah.
And no one notices this. The people putting on the makeup don't go, hey, they're wearing makeup. You can tell. But I guess when you're like 7, you try to look young again because these guys look like they've been like fake tanning and someone like I don't know. It's just It's not as funny as I thought it was anyway.
I sold Bruce McCulloch a pair of cross country skis once.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
In Toronto.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sign of the skier. He just and this was like when there was like kids in the hall were like prime, and he walked in and I was like, oh my God. He's like, I need some cross country skis, and I was like, okay.
Wow. That was when they were prime. Yeah, right, for sure. Yeah. Damn.
It was like 91 or 92, and it was like that's when they were like, I was like, oh my God. And he was like so normal but so awkward too, and I'm like, oh.
Who's the most famous person you've ever like had to have a like interact with or talk to?
That might have been it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think mine's Little John. Really? I had to give him comp lift tickets for Whistler Blackcomb.
Oh,
I met him and his wife and his kid.
I met RZA and Jizza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hung out with Jizza once because they came to came to Wakestock,
right?
And then Jizza came to the bar and we were talking with Jizza.
His name shouldn't be like, Jizza.
Well, it's short. It was Genius. This is the funny thing about this.
Oh right, the documentary,
the Wu-Tang
show,
thing,
yeah.
And they all had all these different names. Like RZA was like, because his real name is Robert or Bobby, and then he was Bobby Digital, and then he was Bobby something else, Bobby Dynamite. This is like we're branching into white guys talking about rap a little bit. Yeah,
I remember that show. That's good.
But probably those guys.
Right.
Or, well, I didn't really have a conversation. Chuck D as well. It was all the music guys with Wakestock. But I met Chuck D, and that was pretty cool. But I didn't really have a whole conversation with him.
I'd have to think back what who the most famous person was. Like as far as like entertainment, I think it's probably Little John, maybe.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty ran one. Oh yeah, Banya.
I met Banya.
20 years in Whistler.
I met Banya from Seinfeld. I don't know who else.
Sean Penn and Charlize Theron were in Summit at one point. This was
right.
Probably like 12 years ago. They had we used to do like a private service, so they came and rented skis.
I met Queen Latifah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I gave her tickets too. Yeah, right. Totally. Yeah, all right. So I don't know who's more famous.
Yeah,
Little John or Queen Latifah's more famous than Little John, right?
Yeah, probably for longevity's sake.
Yeah, right.
They did a crazy. Did you see when they did the music Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction? They did this massive hip hop tribute, and it was like boom, one after another. They all came out.
Was it the most recent one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh, it was good. Yeah, she was on it. It was like Ice-T and then Flavor Flav, and yeah, they just like came out one by one. Wu-Tang came out. It was pretty good.
Do you have cable still?
No.
So how'd you watch it?
YouTube.
Oh, right, yeah. I wonder if maybe you'll have cable anymore.
Yeah, I had this conversation the other day, and I like...
It can't be like... Well, Jeff has it. Guys like Jeff have it.
Does he? Really?
Well, for sports, and like... I mean...
but I mean, like, sports is everything... Like, I subscribe to, like, 2 streaming services to watch football, soccer.
Yeah, but you gotta, like... We subscribe to 2 streaming services. That'd be hilarious. Streaming services. If you subscribe to 2 of those, which is maybe it's $5-10, or for the year, maybe it's $180 for the year, probably whatever it is. Right? If you want to watch NHL streaming, the NHL channel. But then cable's like $100 a month, so I mean it's quite different.
It's so like recent times, like we stayed in a hotel and it's cable, and I'm like, how do people watch? Like just the commercials, and I'm like, this is garbage. Like this is so bad.
So dumb. I watch it then because I am okay because I don't get to watch like History Channel and stuff like that, and like Discovery and stuff like that. So I'll watch it, but I don't never miss it for sure.
No, like
but only for watching like basketball, like the Raptors or sports. I don't watch hockey. I watch basketball. But I don't really get the chance to watch it because I don't have it.
Yeah, but you can also get a TSN subscription or Sportsnet or whatever.
But again, that's like, I don't know. It's like how much? I don't know how much it is. I should look at it.
It's probably
not that bad. It's probably like $10 a month or something.
Yeah, maybe a bit more, but it's probably not that much.
I guess you can watch it all. Yeah,
I get so many streaming services now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I only have 2. I thought I only had 1.
I've got them all.
Yeah,
but then I split them with Lauren. No, like. Yeah. F1 TV did that one too.
What's that? Like racing?
Formula One. Yeah.
Oh, you have soccer TV?
Football? Yeah, like 2 of them now.
Jesus.
Because they split it up. It used to be like they were all in one, and then somebody else got the other one. So I'm like, now I got to get 2.
Do you watch golf?
No.
But you used to golf a lot.
Yeah, you know what? I started going to golf lessons this summer, so I'm like, I
really?
could get back into golf again if he gets into golf. You know what's funny is golf on YouTube. I've been watching.
Oh yeah, because they put it all on there.
Well, but it's not only I don't watch, but there's like golf channels on YouTube, which I find really fascinating.
Just like
they're like dudes. Like he's got like this guy. There's this one guy in England who's like he seems like a pretty rad dude, like a bit older, like 40 or whatever, and he's got like 2 million subscribers, and he just does all these like things. And then I followed him, and then there's these group. You should check these guys out. There's this group of young guys in the States, and their channel is called Good. Oh. And they're just like young guys playing golf. And it's
this fucking Seneca guy smacked this guy kills. Good.
Good, yeah. And they're probably at like 1 million subscribers now too. And they're pretty funny. But But there's just like a bunch of sick dudes, and they all go out and play golf and stuff.
Sick dudes.
Yeah.
You're so 15.
No, six dudes.
Oh,
There's
six
dudes. They're not sick. They're not sick. No.
That's fucking
but
funny.
But I find watching these golf things, and I'm like, that's interesting. And then now there's again on Netflix. There's a new. Because
swing away or
like the F1 did you watch Drive to Survive? Did you watch
it? I did watch that. I called my mom today. I just actually told her she golfs like every day. I just told her about that that full swing.
Yeah.
I just told her about you to watch because her husband's like a golf pro, teaches golf.
Gord?
No. Doug.
Doug.
I mean, kind of almost Doug backwards. But yeah, I haven't watched it. But there's this show called Phantom of the Open.
Oh yeah,
it's a movie. It's based on a true story. It's a golf movie,
right?
But this British guy who's like a mill worker and just they're about to shut down the mill and stuff. And he's looking for something to do, so he fakes he's a pro golfer and gets into the British Open, like back in the 60s, 70s, whatever it was. 70s.
Oh yeah,
it's like super nerdy but funny. Anyway, but yeah, I haven't watched Full Swing, but
yeah. It's the same guys who did the F1, the Drive to Survive show, which is what got Lauren into F1. She just I came home one day and I'm like, why are you watching this? And she's like, I don't know, it's cool. I was like, you're watching F1?
It is a cool story. It's cool for sure. Yeah. I bet you'll do like a MotoGP one next or something like that. I bet.
Well, it's blown up F1 and like because F1 has just been like Europe only, but it blew up F1 in like the States now. Like it's huge now. So yeah.
Right, that's a crazy thing. Yeah, the money behind that.
Yeah, gnarly, like so crazy.
And like trading, it's so weird. I didn't trade drivers. I kind of see you trade like to your team.
Well, yeah, they switch. Yeah, they're on like contracts, so they go back and forth.
This guy can't drive. He's better at driving a Mercedes than he's driving a Honda. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, yeah, or sometimes they think like because like usually like there's like a good driver and a backup driver. Like there's always like one team has like, but then one guy feels like, well, I'm not getting like my spot, so I'm going to go to another team to try and get a better opportunity and stuff like that.
Like Max Verstappen or something like
Verstappen,
yeah, that's the only name I remember. Yeah. And that who's the fucking annoying guy?
Daniel Ricciardo.
Yeah,
the Aussie guy.
He's annoying, but I guess he's a good driver. I don't know. He's just like
he's pretty good.
Yeah,
a lot of people find him annoying.
Yeah, I follow this dude on YouTube, and he's like this like engineer, and he fucking dug a fucking tunnel from his garage to his house, and it's a sick tunnel. Like it's fucking dope. And he gets proof to do it, so he builds this tunnel, and it's like it's sick. And he just cuts a hole in the cement, and starts digging.
Right.
And like he makes this. He's got like he's got like a jackhammer in the base. It took him 3 years to make this video. It's like a 2-hour video. He's hilarious. But he also like he made like in Star Wars. What's the it's like a brown like hover car with the that Anakin drives. It's like got the round front.
Yeah, just the land speeder or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is, right?
From the first one, Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. So he makes one of those.
Oh, really?
But he makes it like a neon.
Oh, I think I've seen that guy.
Cart. Yeah. Dude, I follow him. He's hilarious. He's fucking nerdy, but I watch all the time now.
YouTube is the best social media channel.
Yeah, I watch YouTube. Yeah, YouTube has become number one in my watching. Things.
Yeah,
like
I'm on it all the time.
Yeah,
there's so many crazy stuff. There's a channel on there. I think it's YouTube, and it's these. I don't even know if they speak English. They go and build these structures in the jungle. And
they dig them in the ground and stuff.
Yeah, they dig them like these pools
and
stuff like that. Have you seen that?
I saw this first on Facebook. So I see them, and I'm like, I'm like, the camera works incredible, obviously. And I'm like, they're in the middle of fucking, I don't know, like Peru.
They're in Mexico or somewhere. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm building all these things. Yeah,
yeah. That's like make a pool out of like a dirt hole.
Yeah, and water slides into the pool and in the like caves and waterfalls.
It's
and all
pretty
this
cool.
Stuff.
It's got to take forever with a stick. These like 3 sticks and fucking some leaves. It's crazy, man. Yeah.
YouTube has everything.
It is pretty good. I just watch that all day, pretty much.
Yeah.
What else I do other than podcasting there and stuff? And so I mean, it's so funny. Have you heard of Mr. Beast?
Yes.
He's like the biggest YouTube channel in the world.
Is he?
Yeah, and
Did he just do this huge donation or something like that?
He does all the time.
Yeah.
And he has this thing called the Ghost Kitchen.
Oh.
Where like he created like this burger, and he sells you the license to sell that specific burger in your restaurant. So it's like DoorDash kind of only.
Yeah.
So it's like I could call up, hey, I'm going to order. I think they did it at the here at what's that place by the library in the Delta that
the History Museum?
Brickworks.
Oh, Brickworks, right. Yeah,
Brickworks. That thing called Stacked, and it was like stacked burgers.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't part of Brickworks. You could only order it online.
Oh.
So
I haven't been in that part of the village.
Well, it's gone now, but but they were good. So, but it was called the Ghost Kitchen. So basically, it's like it's kind of like the way El Tipo. It's kind of like the way like Roland's and the Red Door Bistro cook for each other. It's like but like there's a restaurant there.
Yeah.
So, but Mr. Beast has this thing where he's like, he's got these burger recipes, whatever that he makes, and he sells you the license to sell those burgers and everything else. So someone can go like, I want to order Mr. Beast burger, whatever it's called. And you can sign up to be like a licensee and sell that food.
Oh, really?
So if you have like a restaurant that's failing, let's say, but Mr. Beast is fucking super famous, like I'll license your your brand, whatever it is, to sell those burgers in my restaurant.
And he'll hype you.
But no, it's only he does, but it's only on takeout, like because it's not your restaurant's like it could be like you could be a Thai restaurant and then sell burgers at the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's called the Ghost Kitchen.
Ghost Kitchen.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, sometimes, right? Yeah, most days. No, I think we've been going for like, I guess you gotta get. It's like we've been going for like an hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah. Could be a stopping spot.
An hour 20. It's not bad.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're good. Get you out of here so you don't hit in traffic. I guess traffic going south won't be bad on Fridays.
There'll be a little bit. Not as much coming up.
Not as bad. I guess it is traffic. It is traffic time.
I'm hanging out with Matt Houghton this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
I saw Colin Wiseman at the Arc'teryx thing. I hadn't seen him forever. I couldn't recognize him first. Yeah.
Right.
Matt Houghton, is he here for?
I don't know. He just hit me up. He's like, I'm coming to snowboard. So he might have had something in Vancouver this week or something. I don't even know what he's doing now.
Probably something awesome.
Maybe. Yeah. And then Jesse as well.
Jesse Fox.
Yeah.
Right. Is he part of King Snow still?
Yeah, still running it.
Crispin still there?
Yep.
I haven't seen Crispin in a long time. I like that guy.
Yeah, doing that thing, we were hanging out a lot last year because we were like, he would come up and I would help him shoot the interviews, and Jesse would do like filming on the mountain with all the guys, and
cool.
got to hang out with those guys.
Who edits that stuff for them? They I'm sure that's something.
Clayton Larson.
Oh, Clayton Larson. No shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. He's in Vancouver?
Yeah, they got him on. Yeah, like Deep Cove or something like that. Yeah, they got him on retainer or something. So he does the stuff. He does all the edits for Forecast and for King Snow.
What is he? Oh,
I think he's just a video guy.
Still. I mean, he always has been, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he's on the monster. I don't think he's on the monster train. I don't know if that monster train exists anymore, but
I don't know. I saw Leyland not long ago at the brewery. Yeah. He was up here doing some snowboarding film stuff still.
He's for Burton though now. So.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I think he's locked in there for a while, I'd imagine. Yeah.
I ran into this guy. I went to this annoying, I'm going to say annoying. It was kind of an annoying